Hey everyone, it's me, Kyle, and Mackenzie, and we're back for some more My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic.
Are you ready for the magic, Seth?
I am ready. Let's just dive right in.
Diving.
Sweetie Belle, maybe we should run through the
Sweetie
steps another
Belle.
few times before you try it on your own. Nope,
Aw.
ready to give it a shot.
All of them.
I'm not gonna practice. Let's just do
Okay,
it. Magic! Sweetie Belle magic!
That's awesome.
Can't seem to.
Aw.
Hey, who's gonna clean up this mess?
This is no mess. These are the carefully arranged pieces of a unicycle I took apart and will be putting back together.
Oh my
as soon as
gosh.
Twilight shows me how.
Scootaloo, I already told you I won't show you how, but I'll help you find the instructions so you can figure it out yourself.
I hate research. Only I'm afraid I'll never get the hang of this potion making.
Did you follow the magic plant growing formula I gave you?
Well, more or less.
Well, let's try it out on this apple seedling and see how we do.
Oh, I hope this works.
Sentience.
Is this gonna be like Little Shop of Horrors? If so, I'm so
Laying
down.
a little thick there, aren't we, pal? Gather round! It's time! As you all know, I had promised to put on an amazing, first-time ever acrobatic display for you all today! I know, it's so exciting. I'm tired. But I did not wish to disappoint you all, so I brought my butler Randolph to do them for me. I can't believe she gets so much
This is
attention
so
without
ridiculous.
even really doing anything. She's using some pony else to build herself up, and without even putting in the effort to learn her own skills like we do.
I'm getting a moral
Come
here.
to think of it,
Mhm.
if we get really good at the stuff Twilight's teaching us, we could be the big shots around here for a change.
Check this out,
Second time we've seen this.
and check this out.
Apple tree.
Check this out. Whoa, hey, you put me down. Hey, can't you hear me? What? I was asking if your sister Rarity will be taking you to Manhattan anytime soon. Because if she is, maybe you can meet up with us while we hang out with a bunch of famous celebrities. Cool.
Wow, that's pretty nice of you.
Yeah.
Actually, my sister hasn't offered to take me to Manhattan anytime soon.
Yeah, we figured. Bop, bop, sugar lump, rum.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't have to go all the way to Manhattan to hang out with the famous and super cool ponies. Me and my friends hang out with Princess Twilight all the time.
Did you say Princess Twilight?
Where have these
You
ponies
hang out with her all
been?
the time? For real?
More like just once a week.
She helps us learn cool new stuff to do that we actually do ourselves.
Yeah.
You must bring me along next time you go. Bring us along. I mean, we used to see her around town all the time, and I thought, whatever. Me too, I thought that. But now she's a princess, which makes her totally awesome. Plus, she has wings. And she's an alicorn.
Social
So
climbers.
can we go? We should totally say yes. This is a golden opportunity.
Don't exploit your friendship.
I don't want them laughing
I
at us while
agree.
I'm mixing potions and accidentally sending planes into choking fits. But don't you get it? They'll have to learn something too. And they won't be able to laugh at us when they're so busy trying to learn stuff of their own. I must admit, it's kind of fun to see them working hard to get on her good side for a change. Oh, Princess Twilight! Princess Twilight, it is such a thrill and honor to be here. You have no idea. Are those books in there? What a bold design choice. You should so do that, Di. I know, right?
Books.
That's
Listen, I'm all
sad.
for
She's
helping
not
as
even
many
her own
ponies as I
person.
can. But maybe we should keep these weekly visits just between us.
Hey, guess what? I told everyone about your special Twilight time.
No.
Comes.
And they all want in. Twilight time!
No.
Thanks to me, you three are now the hottest thing around. You're welcome. Twilight time! Twilight time! Twilight time!
Yeah, thanks.
Demanding time with a princess as an unruly mob simply won't do.
As an
Lana suggested
unruly
we organize
mob.
through us, the Cutie Mark Crusaders' nearest and dearest friends.
Ugh.
Every pony
It just
gets
feels
one.
icky.
No pushing.
It feels so icky.
Ooh, using each other.
Oh, it's terrible.
Mess of awesome! Don't you see?
What a
We're
mess of
really
awesome.
and truly and certifiably the biggest of the big shots in school right now!
Huh?
They all think we're the greatest because we're their ticket to get time with Ponyville's newest and biggest celebrity,
So not
Princess
okay.
Twilight.
I didn't realize how hungry I was. I'm so glad you asked me to join you here today. I'm so honored.
No. Wait till you find out the truth.
You are?
When you first asked me to help you develop new skills, I thought, working with young students so devoted to the joy of learning purely for its own sake, what could be better? You all remind me of myself when I was your age.
Yes. Well, we feel the same way. That's why we invited you here.
Because of our
I never
love
knew
of
that
learning.
Ponyville had a burger joint.
Paparazzi.
What in the world is going on out can
Mom.
I help you?
Get my picture with her! Me first!
Hey, get out of the shot! This is bad. Twilight's gonna be so ticked at us.
Yeah.
I told you this was a terrible idea.
At least disappointed
You
if not
seriously
ticked.
all want my autograph? Okay, I'll sign just a couple more for you, but then I really must get back to my little friends.
I've been to the Hayburger so many times, never knowing it was a regular hang-up for a princess.
This isn't my regular hangout. I'm only here to be with them.
You mean Princess Twilight decides where it's cool to go based on where they go?
Huh?
Thanks, guys. This was fun.
Not confirming nor denying. Do with it what you will.
I'm opening a new lemonade stand. Won't you come to the grand opening?
Ah, wow.
I'll give you free lemonade for a week.
Relax. I know exactly.
So they're
how to
influencers now.
More lemonade?
Don't mind if I do. Look who's inviting who to her fancy house. I believe we have arrived, Cutie Mark Crusaders. Wow, this is nice, but there's no one else here. Why is this party cooler exactly?
Because of all the ponies we're keeping out.
Aw, yep. Should have known.
This has been great, but we have to go. It's Twilight time. We didn't have a chance to ask Twilight, so
Really? After all the favors we did for you? After all the favors they did for you?
Manipulators.
Time! Twilight time! Twilight time! We gotta beat them to Twilight so we can explain!
this way! I know a shortcut!
Twilight time!
No.
Then we run! Like the wind! Twilight, we can explain.
We know you said we should just keep Twilight time to us. We didn't mean for so many other ponies to be here. Honest.
Oh, don't be silly. I only meant that for your benefit, so you could get the most out of our time together.
You're so
But if
sweet.
you want to share your time with others, that's fine.
Wow.
So you're not mad?
Of course not. Come on in, every pony. Spike made nachos. Before we start, we should maybe get a bit more organized. Ponies interested in magic in this corner. Ponies who want to learn potions over here. Bookworm ponies over there.
Incredible.
Looks like everything's working out just fine.
And I was so afraid Twilight would be disappointed in us.
Told you I knew exactly how to handle all this.
Thanks to all of you for taking time out to come learn new things.
Thank you, Princess!
Okay, let's settle down. If you want to thank any pony, thank the Cutie Mark Crusaders for so generously sharing this time.
It was nothing, really. We just felt it was the right thing to do.
Huh.
What a laugh.
Let's begin over here. And what would you like to learn, little one?
I want to learn how to become a Cutie Mark Crusader.
And why do you want to become a Cutie Mark Crusader so badly,
I know.
Because then I could get all my classmates to do me favors and stuff because I'm friends with the famous princess.
Is this true?
Yep.
We wanted our time together just as a way to be with you and learn new things. Really and truly.
Pep.
Prove it.
Pep.
If it's true, then I'm sure you've all been practicing your skills over the past week. Show me how much better you got.
We can't. We kind of rushed over and forgot to bring our stuff.
I see.
No, wait! Hey, every pony, you're in luck. You came to learn, but instead you're getting dinner and a show. Get ready, because we, the Cutie Mark Crusaders, are about to lay on you the amazing skills we learned in Twilight time.
It's gotta be fun.
Since we
I
don't
like
have
that voice.
Scooter's unicycle parts, she'll take apart and put back together one of the scooters from outside.
Hey, that's my scooter.
You got us into this mess, kid. Might want to roll with it.
Apple Bloom doesn't have her apple seedling, so she'll just grab an apple from the kitchen. And I will begin by using my magic to lift this broom.
Ta-da!
Become a tree. Rise!
Uh-oh. Thankfully, it didn't destroy her
didn't
home.
turn out quite how I had hoped.
Just messed it up.
Looks like Twilight time is over.
And look who's not the princess's entourage anymore.
Ooh.
Guess they didn't come here to learn after all.
Well, neither did any of you.
Yeah. Aww.
We're really sorry.
Except for the one kid in the back's like, I was ready
We
for
made a
potion
huge
making.
mistake. We really and truly did enjoy learning new skills with you.
Guess we'll just have to keep on doing it without you now. Thanks, Twilight.
Ha.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You're learning.
Sweetie Belle? Remember a moment ago when you asked me to give you a chance?
Yikes.
Aw, come on!
Eat it all. Eat it all yourself. You
Yeah,
got this.
how upset can you really be at
Let's
that?
not be so super upset anymore, because she's letting us do a diary entry like our sisters.
Aw, that's
Wait,
great.
we get our priorities mixed up. We started acting special because we were friends with someone special. We almost forgot the real reason she's special. Because she's our friend. But she forgave us. And, like magic, things are good as new. That's the kind of magic I really want to get good at. Now that I'm getting so good at the other kind.
I'm just surprised they didn't get a cutie mark from all of this.
All three of you have made so much progress. I'm really proud of you. See you next time.
We're just glad Twilight time is back to normal. Well, almost back to normal. I just hope no one sees us.
Because we're trying to keep Twilight time a secret now? Or because we look ridiculous?
A little of both, actually.
Cute.
Every once in a while, we take a little break and we give a little breather before we get back into more Cutie Mark Crusaders. And this one was like, hey guys, remember, we're these cutie pies here. Well, not cutie pies, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The messages are sometimes very obvious in these episodes, and I'm glad that they are because, again, kids do watch this show. So I'm glad that, I agree. This episode was the most gross in many ways because it was
Not necessarily gross. It's just, it's poignantly relatable to you, to myself, to people that live in Los Angeles a lot, because
Very
you run
much
into
so.
celebrities all of the time and sometimes
Very
befriend
much.
them, and then it becomes who you know kind of thing. And
yeah, absolutely. Like there's a few friends of mine that sometimes prior to the pandemic, of course, when I'm out and about with them, and it's like I just literally get shoved to the side. And I'm like, what is going on here? I'm just out and about. And now I'm like, oh, excuse me. We want to talk to your friend and you need to move out of the way. And it's like, cool. I love when there are people that are immensely popular, we'll just leave it at that, who, start off from a very modest place and they don't shift too much. So then when they've got all of those people that are like totally into them, they know what that was like, and they are respectful, towards those fans or those followers or whatever, because they've been there. They've been those people at one point or another, So it's really nice that Twilight isn't exactly like seeing it that way, but Twilight's still just genuinely herself, and she's just nice, and she's like, yeah, absolutely. And she saw something beautiful, which unfortunately wasn't as beautiful as she had hoped, in the three of them. Like, oh, you want to share this time? That's so nice of you. Yeah. So unfortunate, but in the end, it all works out like it often does. So,
Pip, oh, you outed them so hard, Pip. Oh,
I know. Yeah, I went, and at first I thought, oh my gosh, does he mean it? I'm like, of course he means it, but he doesn't mean it from like a good place.
Yeah, it's like, I just want my friends to do favors for me. It's like,
yeah.
It should never be, I don't know. Favors should always be done willingly and just for the sake of just because you're wanting to do something nice, not because you're expecting something out of it.
Right, exactly.
So,
yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of, we're learning, everybody's learning, but you gotta even, myself included, whenever I do something for somebody else, I shouldn't expect something in return.
Right.
So, yeah. There's a lot of lessons. There's layered lessons.
There are. Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's often layered lessons when it comes to these three. But
these three especially.
These three especially, but the show in general, there's a lot of lessons for sure.
But they still don't have their cutie marks.
I know, I was surprised. I really honestly thought this was the one. The way it started, I was like, are they finally getting them?
They weren't bad at their tasks at the end of this, though.
No, they weren't. That's why it seems almost like that could open the door to that. I don't know. I think this is the start. I think this is the start of that direction. We may not get there for a little while, but I think this is where it starts. This is the seed that gets that plant to grow / fly / scooter built, I guess.
Aloo. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for fanning out with us.
Fans out.